Hey guys, welcome back to Kuma Reviews. We got another one from Flame Toys. This is 3 in a row in like 4 days, so we are on fire, and I like where we're going with this. So this is the last of the Flame Toys stuff, though. Then gonna get some Fans Hobby, and then I think I've got some Snail Shell stuff coming in. So yeah, it's gonna be a nice little varied thing. We got non-transformer Transformers, Mecha Girls, like we got all kinds of stuff. Oh, I even have like an Apex Arctech, another anime girl figure coming in today. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun couple of weeks here. So, Flame Toys, Kuro, Kuri, O4SG, Shattered Glass, Optimus Prime. So what that all refers to should be obvious because I know I got a lot of Transformers fans on this channel. Most people are familiar with Shattered Glass. I don't know if the canon actually started with the BotCon Timelines comics. I believe it did. I know the first box set from them for the figures was 2008, and I think that's where it was introduced, those comics and things like that, but I'm not sure. So don't quote me on that, but if you put a gun to my head, that's what I would go with. But basically, alternate universe where Decepticons, good guys, Autobots, bad guys. They still use the same insignias, but they're alternate colored, so like purple Autobot symbols, red Decepticon symbols, and again, Autobots are actually bad guys, Decepticons good guys. Pretty cool stuff. One of my favorite just universes from Transformers, period. I like a lot of the color schemes. I like the idea of evil Autobots and stuff like that. It's just really, really cool. So anyway, Optimus Prime, he is purple. That is canon, and this is a very, very, very well done homage, minus one nitpick that I'm going to go over during this review. Quality, fantastic. I'm not going to go over him super in depth, like all the articulation, this and that, because I already did the regular version of Optimus Prime, and this is a direct repaint of it. Quality is going to be the same, articulation is going to be the same, even the accessories, one for one, all the same, just recolored. So yeah, this is just going to be kind of an overview, comparisons, some poses, get you guys out of here. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. And again, Flame Toys, Kuro, Kuri, O4SG, Shattered Glass, Optimus Prime. Okay, taking a look at the accessories, we'll start in the back. He does come with his long sword as well as the base for it. Then the rest, he comes with the turbo axe. So these parts here, this is the part that connects the axe, the hilt. Those are D4 Toys exclusives, so you had to order it through d4toys.com to get this particular accessory. The rest of it, though, all out of the box. So no matter what store you order it from, you will get all of the rest of this stuff. This is by far the most loaded figure in this line, accessories-wise. And whether or not you get the exclusive axe, I think what you get out of the box on this one is great. Even though the axe is cool, don't feel like you're going to be disappointed like the Fallen or whatever, where you don't even get a Fallen accessory unless you order it from D4 Toys. No, this is fucking awesome. So he comes with two regular axes, a variety of hands. Now, he comes with two hands to hold the axe. I'm only familiar with the D4 Toys exclusive. In fact, should say in the instructions, I think it points out what's exclusive. I was about to say, I don't know if those hands are exclusive or not. Yep, the hands are exclusive. Boom. Simple problems, simple solutions, like reading the instructions, my bad. But two axes, variety of hands, two swords, his backpack, which comes with the thrusters. There's a flap down there because it can store the gun. If you're not storing the gun, yeah. Comes with an attachment here. This part comes off, but it lets you attach the sword to his back, as well as two additional faces. Now, here's where my one nitpick with the entire figure comes with. I love the turbo axe, but I wish as either a substitute or just an additional add-on for this, they would have included a fully masked face, but with the crack that's significant to Shattered Glass Optimus. So if you're not familiar with the Timelines comics and haven't really seen it, by canon, Shattered Glass Optimus actually has a crack in his mask that looks like a scar. In fact, Make Toys, their Battle Signal SGSP features it. So give me a second. I'm going to pull that off my shelf. And by all means, this isn't a Make Toys review or advertisement or anything like that. I love the company, but that's not what this is about. Okay, that's him in front. And if you look there, boom, this one features the crack. And it's nice because it's actually like sculpted into the mask. It's indented and then just colored in. But yeah, that's something that I personally believe every Shattered Glass Optimus should have. But unfortunately, most Shattered Glass Optimus figures don't. Just putting this back. So, woulda, coulda, shoulda. But what you get, still awesome. Just wish that was there. Especially because the company went so far, and this is a first that I've seen. So where they didn't include that, check this out. They included actual, like, molded cracking and a hole inside of his right chest plate there. Now that's canon, but most companies just do like kind of a tampo or a sticker that looks like white cracks. This is actual cracking and that. So that is really, really freaking cool. So for all that detail, and why could you have included a crack on the mask? Even if it was the default mask, I would have been more than fine with that. But let's go ahead and take a look at his light up gimmick since we're here. Boom, boom. Boom. Has the matrix as well. So, non-removable matrix, just like Optimus Prime. Like I said, straight recolor. I guess I can't call it a straight recolor if it has like little details like that, but that's the one addition in terms of molding that's different from the regular Optimus Prime. And you can see here what I'm talking about, the purple Autobot symbols and stuff like that. Like, they did do really good with this piece. And one thing that should be noted, because he comes with a variety of faces and stuff like that, these pieces on the legs, they're modular. They do come off. They just come attached by default. But if you want to display him as Orion Pax, a little bit less souped up, you certainly can. Take away some beef in the legs. Okay, and a quick look at him and his Orion Pax form. And for those of you not familiar with Transformers or the lore or anything like that, Optimus Prime wasn't always Optimus Prime. He was an Autobot, Cybertron, but he was Orion Pax and became Optimus Prime once he got the Matrix of Leadership. So I'm not going to go too far into all of that because it's a tour review and not a history thing, but Orion Pax, pre-Optimus, Optimus. Alright, and taking a look at the face used for this, it's pretty cool. I love that sculpt. Absolutely love that sculpt. It's my favorite unmasked Optimus face ever. Alright. So yeah, and he's holding his axes. Okay, and here he is with all of his Optimus Prime gear on. He's got the backpack, he's got the extensions on his calves, as well as his sword. You know, even though I wish I could rotate, let's go ahead and add his big old blade as well. Yeah, there we go. And the face that I'm using for this one is the half mask, broken off. Really cool stuff. I think I might display him with this one, just because, I don't know, it's not quite the scar crack, but it's the closest thing to. I don't know. We'll see. But it's a cool look. I like this pose too. Okay, and just showing them off inside of a display case with some other stuff. In fact, It's the Flame Toys line so far, but just so you can see how he looks next to other bots too. Didn't feel like pulling a bunch of them out to do comparisons and stuff like that. Big boy just reviewed that guy. For all you guys wondering, I got Detolf on top of 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 Detolf. So, yeah, I got a lot of stuff. And then there are more of them upstairs in my office, too. It's fucking crazy. Okay, and closing it out, we have the Flame Toys Kuro Kuri Shattered Glass Optimus Prime, along with the original 04 Optimus Prime. With his heavy axe that just bumped into him and stuff like that. But yeah, you can see they're both the exclusive versions. They both come with their variants of the Turbo Axe. I really wish, and I know a lot of people love the axe and stuff like that. Even on the Optimus, I remember I was getting offers for like, I'll pay you just for the axe, $200, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, no, no.com. So yeah, but people love the X. I can understand why they included it. I really, really, really wish that they would have included an alternate faceplate with the crack on it. That's my one nitpick about it. In terms of just where this is at, ranking tier-wise or whatever, with the line itself, just like Optimus, it is fantastic. Tops. If you're gonna buy one figure from the Kuri line, definitely Optimus, and not just because it's Optimus' main character and things like that. I think in terms of both aesthetic and the engineering behind it, just like I said with Optimus, it's very refined. It's like they've taken every mistake from all of the rest of them, like hidden buttons, things like that, and really just went above and beyond. And you could tell that this is something, it just shows a lot of growth from the company itself. And it's an excellent redeco as well. So outside of the cracked faceplate, I think the colors and things like that are fantastic. Colors are dead on. I love the crack, like the actual crack and hole in the faux windshield here. Like even the coloring and stuff like that, I'm glad that they didn't do weathering, because I really don't like weathering on toys and stuff. I know that it's to the source, but yeah, it's just a good look, and I think that they really did their best job possible with this redeco, where the Shattered Glass Drift, it really didn't hit the source like it should in terms of color, detail, stuff like that. This one just kills it. So even if you don't get it with a Turbo X US release, Bluefin distributed, by all means, buy it. It's a very, very, very good redeco. And hell, buy an Optimus to go along with it. I don't know what TF Source has in stock, but that's where you should check first. As for this review, like, share, subscribe. Check out the written review and gallery on kumastyle.com. Not going to lie, there's not going to be a lot written about this. I'll give it like a score and a summary and stuff, but no breakdown, because it's the exact same piece as Optimus, just recolored. So it'll be a redirect to the full breakdown on Optimus. Go for the gallery more so than like a written breakdown. And for a written breakdown, check out the one on kumastyle.com in regards to the regular Optimus. But again, Flame Toys, Kuro Kuri, 04 SG Shattered Glass Optimus. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.